What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 11th day of August, and here we are at about 00488, sitting here with 9 hours, 11 minutes left in the day, dropping down a little bit. We have gone below 005 as intended, right? Maybe not as originally intended. I wasn't right with my original call, but, some people get hung up on that. It's like you're afraid to be fluid. You have to have conviction in your calls, but if you have conviction in your calls, you're more likely to be wrong. It's not that you should have conviction in your calls, but you should also be open-minded enough to be fluid with a change in direction, because sometimes things happen. We were right to be bullish. We were right to call for a bounce at 005, or even a little bit below that, right? And we did go a little bit below there. We came back up, but we didn't do anything for that. We didn't do anything with it, right? We came down, we found support here, and then we went up. We didn't do anything with it, right? It was starting to look more like a double top instead of a moment of turbulence on the path higher. So it's very important that before the decision's made for you, to at least be open-minded enough to maybe not see it coming, but anticipate it so that you're okay with it. The worst thing that could happen is something that's unanticipated, because unless it's in the direction that you favor, I suppose. But something unanticipated happening can promote panic, and you don't want to panic, right? That's why oftentimes when I talk about the upside, I'll also talk about the downside just in case. That way we're aware that, okay, it went down, but this does not mean that it's broken. No, that just means it's a better opportunity to buy before it goes up, right? This is still happening. It's just we got a little divot first, and then we move up. But anyways, enough of that. We're moving down a little bit. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame, and then we'll come back out to this. Okay. Let's see here. 10 minutes left in this 1 hour. Looking bearish, looking like you do want to continue. 1 hour RSI sucks. Looks like it wants to go down. MACD, yeah, looks bearish. And the stochastics are bearish too. Very tenacious to the downside. Maybe it's because it's the weekend. I don't know. And now it's Monday, I guess. But low to high. 1272. You had a little bounce, but you didn't do much with it, so I think you will go lower. Let's call for the golden ratio here at 00466. If not, at least something below 0048. You're at 0049 now, so we're not talking about anything extreme, you guys. You very well could hold support above this low, but keep in mind, maybe it's more obvious on a 4 hour time frame. If you find support of the golden ratio, you're finding support above that low, but keep in mind you have this kind of M pattern look. You see it right here. Maybe you can't see it. Let me draw it for you, okay? You've got this like top, double top, and then if you come down, getting below this nipple here would likely implicate that we go lower. So with that in mind, I think we could go all the way down to 004, maybe even 0038, okay, 37, something like that could happen. Let's look at this real quick, okay? Let's dance around that idea, or maybe not around it, but with it. 00475, if that doesn't hold, it's very likely that we'd go to 00414. And if we go there, it's very common to actually wick just below, find support there, and then you continue to rally. But yeah, and I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my new baby. I'm gonna probably end this video here pretty soon, and then just go help out. But yeah, 0041, 004. That's the area that I think that we're probably gonna go to for support. That's the most common area, the most likely area. If not there, then at least 00475. And this might be my last video for a second, you guys, so just for today, maybe not for today, but for a little while. But anyways, I got nothing else to say, man. We're going to go down a little bit. 4 hour looks bearish enough. 1 hour looks bearish enough. Go down a little bit. Bitcoin looks like it's coming down a little bit too, right? So, let's see. 15-minute time. Yeah, you wicked up and then you're coming down. I don't know. You could go up from here. Bitcoin is in an area where it could bounce, but I think that it'll probably continue to go lower. Yeah, you rejected your 382. I think you're going lower with Bitcoin, and therefore ZBCN2 probably will have an ease of access to the downside with that. Just because Bitcoin's moving down doesn't mean that ZBCN has to move down, but it would make a lot of sense to go down to about 00414 to 004 itself. I don't foresee us going below 004. But it could happen. And just in case I'm wrong and it doesn't bounce there and it goes lower, the lowest I could see it going is 003. And I highly doubt you get there. I highly doubt you even get below there. But even if you do, it's not a problem. It's the golden ratio, good area to find support, and then you continue to rally. You turn this M-shaped look on the small term time frames into this overall kind of W shape here, and then you'll start to move up and see new all-time highs any day now. Probably by the end of this week, you'll be at new all-time highs, if not sometime next week, very likely. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care of yourselves. Bye.